Show up, 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 act the fool, yeah, act the fool, yeah, act the fool, show up, 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 show up, out into a plane, in the time like you take. Show out, show out, show out, show out, show out, show up, show down, show out, go out, cold out, turn out, throw out, burn out, life out, go out, go crowd, cold out, start out, fall out, flight out, blank out, lay you, dead out, played out, that's out, what you playing games, what you playing games, what you play games, show up, show up, show up, burn it all and it really cost your game, yeah, burn it all and it really cost your fame, yeah, burn it all and it really cost your game, yeah, I burn it all and it really cost your game, yeah, show up, 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 act the fool, 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 show up. When it comes to your mind and place and you give it like your gimmicks, like your time is your mind the place and then do it like show up. In the finish your time of game is your time to show up. To leave your time to show up, to leave your time to show out. The hard to finish in time is place and you give it hard and you play. You feel it in this your game, the feel it in this your play. To give it like it's game, to feel it like it's played. I even rip it up and break it right in front of you. That's the time that you feel down as hard as you give it. Even time to show up and the feeling time to show up. The feeling time to show up. You feel the time to shoot down. I feel when I would show up and feeling show up. In the mind is the feel it, play it, you give it the hardest feeling. She feel it, the mind is over the devil. Way I show up, I show out, show up, show out, show up, 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 I show up, at the flow, 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 I show up, at the flow, show up, at the flow, show up, at the flow, show up, and at the flow to show up.